Did you know that after age 70, 1 out of 3 American seniors will suffer a bone fracture, and in many cases, that single fall can mark the beginning of permanent loss of independence? Hip fractures alone send hundreds of thousands of older adults into nursing homes each year. But here's the surprising part. In Japan, where the population is one of the oldest in the world, seniors experience far fewer hip fractures than their American counterparts, and it's not because they spend hours in the gym or take expensive supplements. Researchers from Harvard and Tokyo University discovered that the real difference comes from daily lifestyle and diet, especially what seniors put on their plates in the morning. Japanese elders don't rely on calcium, pills or protein shakes. Instead, they quietly practice a handful of simple habits that keep their bones strong, flexible and resilient well into their 80s and 90s. And the best part, these habits require no gyms, no complicated workouts, and no special equipment, just everyday foods and movements you can easily add to your own routine. Today, we'll uncover 5 Japanese secrets to stronger bones after 70. Stay with me until the end, because secret number 1 might just surprise you. It's something you can drink daily. Secret 5: miso and fermented soy. If you walk into a Japanese home at breakfast time, there's one thing you're almost certain to see on the table: a warm bowl of miso soup. For Japanese seniors, miso isn't just a comfort food. It's a bone-strengthening ritual that begins every day. Meet Takako, an 81-year-old grandmother from Osaka. Every morning, she stirs a spoonful of miso paste into hot water, adds tofu cubes and sprinkles in seaweed. She's been eating this since childhood. Today, she still walks to the market on her own, climbs stairs without help, and tends to her small garden. When asked about her health, she laughs and says it's the soup that keeps me standing. Science agrees. Osaka Medical College studied over 10,000 Japanese seniors and found that those who consumed fermented soy products like miso and natto had significantly higher bone mineral density than those who didn't. The secret lies in isoflavones, natural compounds in soy that mimic estrogen, a hormone that protects bones. After menopause, when estrogen levels drop, women face rapid bone loss. But in Japan, women who eat soy daily maintain stronger bones, reducing their risk of osteoporosis by up to 30%. But that's not all. Fermentation makes soy even more powerful. The probiotics created during fermentation help your gut absorb calcium and magnesium more efficiently, 2 minerals essential for strong bones. Harvard researchers explain that a healthy gut equals healthier bones because poor digestion means nutrients simply pass through the body unused. So how can you try this at home? It's simpler than you think. 1. Buy miso paste. It's available in most supermarkets or Asian grocery stores. 2. Stir 1 tablespoon into a cup of hot, not boiling water. 3. Add extras like tofu, scallions, or seaweed for flavor and added nutrition. 4. Drink as a starter before your regular breakfast. Beyond miso soup, other fermented soy options, like natto, fermented soybeans, and tempeh, also deliver bone-building benefits. Even tofu, while not fermented, provides an excellent source of plant-based calcium and protein. In Japan, miso isn't seen as a health hack, it's part of daily life. Families often share it together, reinforcing not just physical health, but emotional connection, which itself has been shown to promote longevity. For seniors in the US, making miso a morning ritual could be an easy, affordable, and delicious way to strengthen bones naturally. So remember, strong bones don't always come from pills or gyms. Sometimes they come from something as simple as a warm bowl of soup. Quick question for you. Would you be willing to try miso soup tomorrow morning? if it could protect your bones for years to come? Tell us in the comments. We love reading your stories. Secret 4. Seaweed and mineral-rich foods. When you think of calcium, what comes to mind? Most Americans picture a glass of milk or a bottle of supplements. But in Japan, seniors often strengthen their bones in a very different way by eating seaweed. That's right, the same simple green. Sheets used for sushi rolls or sprinkled over soups are loaded with minerals that keep bones resilient even after age 70. Consider Sachiko, a 77-year-old retired schoolteacher from Okinawa. Every morning, she adds a small portion of wakame seaweed to her miso soup or sprinkles shredded nori over her rice. She's never taken calcium pills, yet her doctor says her bone density is comparable to women 20 years. Younger seaweed has always been part of my table, she says. It keeps me light but strong. The science is clear. Tokyo University researchers analyzed the diets of over 6,000 Japanese seniors and found that those who ate seaweed at least 3 times per week had significantly higher bone mineral density and a lower risk of osteoporosis. Why? Seaweed is rich in calcium, magnesium, and vitamin K, all essential for bone strength. Unlike supplements, which sometimes pass through the body unused, the minerals in seaweed are highly bioavailable, meaning your body absorbs them more efficiently. But there's another hidden benefit. Seaweed contains special compounds called fucoidins, which researchers believe help reduce inflammation in joints and improve bone metabolism. A Kyoto University study showed that seniors who consumed seaweed regularly had fewer complaints of joint stiffness and reported better mobility. Here's how you can add it to your diet. 1. Use dried wakame, found in most grocery stores, and add a small handful to soups. It softens in minutes. 2. Sprinkle shredded nori, the sheets used for sushi, over rice, salads, or scrambled eggs. 3. Try seaweed snacks in moderation. They're crunchy, tasty, and packed with minerals. The key is portion control. You don't need large amounts, just a few grams per serving. Several times a week is enough to deliver powerful benefits. Culturally, seaweed has been a staple in Japanese cuisine for centuries. Elders often enjoy it not as a superfood, but simply as part of daily meals. In fact, in Okinawa, home to some of the longest living people on Earth, seaweed is served almost daily in soups, salads, and side dishes. For seniors in the US, seaweed offers a simple way to boost mineral intake without relying on heavy dairy or expensive supplements. It's lightweight, versatile, and easy to store. So remember, strong bones aren't just about calcium tablets. They're about real foods that deliver nutrients your body can actually use. Adding a sprinkle of seaweed to your meals could be one of the simplest, most powerful changes you make for your bone health. Tell us in the comments, have you ever tried seaweed before? Would you be open to adding it to your breakfast or lunch? Secret 3. Slow walking and posture. Most people think of bone strength as something built only in gyms with weights and machines, but in Japan, seniors have proven otherwise. Of their most powerful bone-protecting habits is something so simple it almost seems too easy: slow, mindful walking known as sampo. Far from being just a walk, this daily ritual strengthens not only muscles and joints, but also bones, posture, and balance. Take Masao, a 75-year-old from Tokyo. Every morning, he spends 20 minutes walking slowly through his neighborhood park. He doesn't rush, doesn't push himself, and doesn't carry weights. Instead, he focuses on posture, standing tall, rolling through his feet with each step, breathing deeply in rhythm. Decades later, his bone scans show remarkable density for his age, and he still walks with the upright posture of a much younger man. Science explains why. Harvard Medical School researchers discovered that low-impact, weight-bearing activities like walking stimulate bone cells, encouraging them to grow stronger, unlike high-impact exercises that may cause injury in seniors. Slow walking applies gentle, consistent pressure on the bones, just enough to signal them to maintain density. But Sampo goes further. A Kyoto University study followed over 3,000 seniors who practiced slow, mindful walking for at least 15 minutes daily. After 10 years, they showed lower fracture rates, stronger hip bone density, and better posture stability compared to those who walked quickly or not at all. The secret lies in control. Slow walking encourages full foot contact heel to toe, which activates dozens of joints and muscles that improve posture and balance. So how can you practice it? 1. Find a quiet path or hallway. 2. Stand tall with shoulders relaxed and eyes looking 6-8 feet ahead. 3. Step slowly, heel first, then roll through the arch, then push off with your toes. 4. Breathe in for 2 steps, hold for 2, exhale for 4. 5. Walk for 10-20 minutes, gradually increasing as you feel stronger. Avoid treadmills, as their moving belt disrupts the natural rhythm. Outdoor or varied terrain is best grass, dirt, or sidewalks all provide subtle challenges that train stability. Beyond the physical benefits, Sampo doubles as a form of mindfulness. Japanese elders often treat it as moving meditation, calming the nervous system while strengthening the body. Many walk with neighbors or family, turning it into a daily ritual of connection, a factor researchers say also supports longevity. For seniors in the US, this is a game changer. You don't need a gym membership or fancy shoes. Just 15 minutes of mindful walking each morning can help protect bones, improve balance, and reduce the fear of falling. So remember, it's not about speed, it's about consistency and posture. Each slow, intentional step is a message to your bones. Stay strong. Stay steady. Quick question. Would you try adding 10 minutes of slow walking to your morning starting tomorrow? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear your plan. Secret 2. Floor sitting and daily movements. In America, chairs and recliners dominate senior life. We sit at the dining table in cars, in front of TVs, and as we age, getting up from low positions becomes harder and harder. But in Japan, seniors keep their bones and joints stronger by maintaining a daily habit that Western culture has mostly lost: sitting on the floor. Meet Noriko, a 78-year-old grandmother from Kyoto. She still eats her meals sitting on a tatami mat, kneels for tea with friends, and rises from the floor multiple times a day. At nearly 80, she can still transition smoothly from sitting to standing without help. If you stop using your body, it forgets how to work, she explains with a smile. Science strongly supports her wisdom. A groundbreaking Stanford University study found that the ability to sit down on the floor and rise back up without using your hands is one of the most accurate predictors of longevity. Seniors who could perform this simple task lived an average of 6 years, longer than those who couldn't. Why? Because the movement activates multiple muscle groups: hips, knees, ankles, core, and spine, while also training balance and coordination. Japanese researchers at the University of Tsukuba followed 10,000 seniors and discovered that those who practiced floor transitions daily had higher bone density, better hip mobility, and a 50% lower risk of fractures. The act of moving up and down forces the body to use stabilizing muscles that otherwise weaken with age. It's like a built-in exercise hidden inside daily life. So how can you try this safely at home? 1. Start by kneeling on a yoga mat or carpet to protect your knees. 2. Place one foot forward, then press through the heel to rise into a standing position. 3. Reverse the motion to return to sitting. 4. Use a chair or wall for support, at first reducing assistance as you improve. 5. Aim for 3 to 5 repetitions, once or twice a day. If this feels challenging, begin with partial transitions, lower yourself halfway, then return to standing. Over time, your hips, knees, and bones will adapt and grow stronger. Culturally, this habit is everywhere in Japan. From tea ceremonies to family meals, floor sitting ensures elders never lose the ability to bend, squat, and rise. It's part of their environment and routine, not something they set aside special time for. That's why Japanese seniors remain mobile, while many Western seniors become dependent on chairs and walkers. For US seniors, reintroducing even a little floor sitting can be life-changing. Practicing transitions just a few times a day can protect bones, build leg strength, and boost confidence. So remember, independence isn't about how far you can run, it's about whether you can get up from the floor without help. Start practicing today, and each rise will keep you one step closer to lifelong freedom. Tell us, do you think you could get down to the floor and back up right now? Try it safely and share your result in the comments. We'd love to hear. Secret 1. Green tea, bone density protector. When most seniors in the US reach for a morning beverage, it's usually coffee, orange juice, or maybe milk. But in Japan, elders reach for something far simpler, and science says it could be one of the most powerful bone protectors in the world: green tea. Take Harumi, an 89-year-old woman from Okinawa. She begins each morning with a warm cup of green tea and drinks it again in the afternoon with neighbors. She still walks without a cane, cooks for herself, and enjoys time with her grandchildren. When asked her secret, she gently taps her teacup and says, "This keeps me strong." Researchers at Kyoto University studied more than 40,000 Japanese adults and discovered that those who drank green tea daily had higher bone mineral density and fewer hip fractures than those who didn't. Another study from Tohoku University found that catechins, the antioxidants in green tea, not only protect bones from breaking down, but also stimulate bone-forming cells. That means green tea isn't just slowing bone loss. It may actually help rebuild strength. And the benefits don't stop there. Green tea reduces inflammation, lowers blood pressure, and supports heart health, all factors that influence bone strength. Harvard researchers have even linked regular green tea consumption to sharper memory and lower dementia risk, showing how one simple habit supports both body and mind. So how can you add it to your life? 1. Heat water to just below boiling, about 175 degrees, 80 degrees ice. 2. Steep 1 teaspoon of loose leaf green tea or 1 tea bag for 2 to 3 minutes. 3. Drink plain without sugar, just as Japanese elders do. 4. For even stronger benefits, try matcha, a powdered form of green tea that delivers the full leaf and extra antioxidants. 2 to 3 cups a day is enough to make a real difference. Unlike coffee, which can leach calcium from bones if consumed in excess, green tea provides steady energy without harming bone health. The amino acid L-theanine balances the caffeine, leaving you alert yet calm. Culturally, green tea in Japan is more than a drink. It's a ritual of mindfulness, often shared with family or enjoyed in silence. This daily pause not only nourishes the body, but also reduces stress, a hidden factor in bone health, since chronic stress weakens bones over time. For seniors in the US, swapping just 1 daily cup of coffee or soda for green tea could be a small change with big rewards. Imagine building stronger bones, protecting your memory, and enjoying calmer energy 1 cup at a time. So remember, longevity isn't always about big changes. Sometimes it's as simple as sipping a warm cup of tea. Quick question: do you already drink green tea, or will you start tomorrow? Share your answer in the comments, we'd love to know.